Hey everyone, I just wanted to share with you my skincare routine. I've had a couple questions about that and I thought it would just be a real good basic thing to tell you about. Maybe you've got some suggestions for me, or maybe you got some questions and I can go into this a little further some other time. But I just wanted to give you a rundown of what I use and how well or not so good it works for me. First I'll start with what I use to take off my makeup at the end of the day, and that would be the Olay Daily Facials cleansing cloths. I get the ones for combination / oily skin. I just think that that's pretty much keeps me from getting, greasy or whatever throughout the day and night as well. These cloths are really great. They're especially great for travel too, because you don't have to travel with a bunch of washcloths. It just has the soap and everything just self-contained. You put it under the water, it foams up. One side is a little more like a scrubber side, and the other side is a little softer. So it's kind of an exfoliating thing too. It does take off all my makeup totally. It takes off my mascara, eyeliner, even stuff that claims to be long wearing or waterproof. It does a pretty good job with that as well. Some people get concerned with these irritating their eyes. Now, keep in mind, my eyes aren't super sensitive, but they have become irritated by the generic brands of those face wash cloths, but the Olay ones have never given me trouble. So if you're looking for a good kind of all-in-one thing that will cleanse your skin, kind of clear your pores, but also really get rid of all that makeup, and you can see it when you look back down and you're like, oh my gosh, that was all on my face. So those work pretty good, so I'd recommend those. I also tend to use an eye makeup remover if I do, wash my face and I have some stubborn areas, or sometimes you wake up in the morning and you're like, I thought that was all gone, but it wasn't. You kind of need an eye makeup remover on hand, and also something that you can just dip a Q-tip in to get rid of any mistakes. So what I'm using now is this oil-free eye makeup remover. It's just something Target sells. It's the one that's comparable to L'Oreal's eye makeup remover. This is pretty good. It gets the job done. It takes away the makeup. It's not maybe quite as effective as the Neutrogena oil-free eye makeup remover, which was what I had before this. I really like that the best. I think it just sweeps it away. This you might have to work just a teeny bit harder at. Don't get me wrong, it does work, but I just felt like the Neutrogena stuff was a little more effortless in getting the makeup off. So moving on to what I might do to moisturize my skin. I want to tell you about several different kinds because I really don't stick the exact same moisturizer all the time. A good one to use actually before bed sometimes is this Olay Complete Touch of Sun. I don't know if any of you have heard about this before. It's been around for a little while. It is Olay Complete. That is a very popular moisturizer that they sell. It's got SPF 15 in it. And that's a great moisturizer in itself, but this has a hint of sunless tanner in it. It is completely white as you would squeeze it out of the tube here, but it's like that gradual sunless tanner. So I'd heard somebody recommend once, try putting that stuff on before you go to bed, because then when you wake up, your skin looks really refreshed instead of looking so sleepy and puffy and that kind of thing. And that is a good tip. Or you can also put it on before you put your makeup on. It really won't mess it up or anything like that. I just put it on, maybe do something else, wait a little bit before I move on to my makeup in the morning. But this really does perk up your skin a little bit. If you use it over the course of a week, you're definitely going to see a difference. But it is a gradual thing, which means, if you're wanting a real major instant result, this isn't going to do that for you. But if you want, a good moisturizer, a quality moisturizer, which Olay Complete is, and you want that gradual tan that you don't have to pay super close attention to when you put it on, this is really great. So I would definitely recommend that. Day or night is a good deal. Other things that I generally use as a moisturizer, one I use most often, just a great standby, is Neutrogena's Oil-Free Moisture. It's sheer tint with SPF 15. This is a real diluted tinted moisturizer. You know how some of those it's like they say they're tinted moisturizers, and you're like, oh, well, this might as well be a foundation, or the other way around, it's a foundation, and it's like, wow, this is really a tinted moisturizer. This is truly a tinted moisturizer. It does what you would assume a tinted moisturizer would do. The color in it is not a whole lot. It does function for me to even out the skin tone a little bit, perks up the skin before you put your makeup on. You know, great amount of moisture. It also has the SPF in there, so that's always a good thing to have in any moisturizer you use. This does not make your skin oily. It's very, very light. So this is a great summertime moisturizer. So always a good bet, good safe bet for a moisturizer. A couple other kinds that I tend to use throughout the winter time a little bit more because they are a little bit heavier, and I am one of those people that I can tell the change in my skin from season to season and what I need as far as moisture. The Nivea Simply Glowing. I don't know if anybody's tried this. I don't know if this has an SPF in it or not. It's got a really nice scent to it, and it just really, without having any color, it's like a white cream. It just does something. There's some sort of like pearliness almost, I want to say, to it. Not shimmer or anything like that. There's no glitter in this whatsoever, but it just really revives your skin, and I really like that. And also the Dove Essential Nutrients Day Cream. This does have an SPF 15 in it. It's again like just a white cream, perhaps not quite as thick as the Nivea brand, but it is, you know, relatively a thicker moisturizer. Really great for those winter months when you walk outside and that air just kind of hits you, that very dry air. So those are good bets. And then lastly, I just wanted to pass along a couple of sort of skincare products that you may not use on a regular basis, but just, you know, from time to time. And one is Clean and Clear Persa Gel. This is a 10% benzoyl peroxide formula. It was something that I remember when my sister was younger, she would get a prescription to get this stuff, and now you can just buy it right off the shelves of your drugstore. It's just sort of a spot treatment for acne, you know, not really like, I think of acne as more of a widespread problem, but a blemish here and there. If you get one, put this on, go to bed, you'll wake up, and it really dries it up wonderfully well. You know, if you've got a stubborn one, maybe a couple days, but this really will dry it up. It tends to keep redness out of it, and just a great product for those, if you're one of those people that just has the occasional blemish. And then the last thing is the Queen Helen Mint Julep Mask. Oh my gosh, this is a great product. If you smell it, it's just got that really nice, like you want to just stick a spoon in it and eat it. Seriously. But it is a clay mask. It just really, it makes your pores smaller. It takes care of any excess oil. Use it like once a week after you get out of the shower. It's just a really, really great thing. It's green, so you'll look like an alien. It's awesome. So anyway, that's all I have to share about skincare today. Feel free to leave me a comment or a request, or if you want more information on any of this stuff, just let me know. Have a good night.